Yes, right there. Okay.
Welcome to the Blount County Workshop Meeting for Thursday, February the 12th, 2026. Commissioners, please register your presence while we play the emergency evacuation procedure.
Before we get started, let me read the emergency evacuation procedures. In the event of an emergency evacuation and alarm was sounded, everyone should exit the building by way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairwell is blocked by smoke, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you reach the main floor, follow the exit signs to exit the building and quickly proceed away from it. She said she was coming. Okay. Be mindful of others evacuating and
Mr. Clerk, can you please take the roll?
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 members present and 2 absent.
Thank you. Commissioner Bowers and Webb had a conflict and will not be at tonight's meeting. With that, I'll stand for a motion to set the agenda. I have a motion from Commissioner Martin, second from Commissioner Bledsoe. We've got Commissioner Akert.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to request to hear items 1, 2, and 3 under E separately rather than as consent calendar, please.
Okay. We can do that. Is commissioners ready to vote on the agenda, setting the agenda? If so, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. With that, the agenda is set. Up next, we have public input for items on the agenda. Does anyone wish to speak to an item on the agenda? If so, just raise your hand. All right, I'll stand for a motion to approve the minutes. I have a motion from Commissioner Anderson, second from Commissioner Giles. Is there any discussion on the minutes? If not, commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. With that, minutes will be moved forward to the full commission. Up next, we have the general consent calendar. I have a motion from Commissioner McMahon, second from Commissioner French. Is there any discussion on the consent calendar? If not, commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. The general consent calendar will be moved forward to the full commission. Next, we have the budget consent calendar. We will vote on it first. Actually, there's only one item remaining, so we'll just vote on them all.
There's 2.
Is there 2? Okay, we'll vote on the 2 remainings first, and then we'll come back and get 1, 2, and 3 after that. Mr. Clerk, can you please read the call?
You want to vote on?
Oh, never mind, we're voting on the consent calendar. So do I have a motion for the budget consent calendar? Motion from Commissioner McMahon, second from Commissioner Wells. Is there any discussion? Not, commissioners, please register your votes.
Commissioner Davis, thank you. You have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Budget consent calendar, we move forward to the full commission. Now, Mr. Clerk, can you read the call on item number 1?
Resolution number 262003, budget increase, school capital, $239,300, appropriate funds for the restroom renovation of the Commons area at Heritage High School, referred to full commission with a favorable recommendation by the Budget Committee 4-0.
I have a motion from Commissioner French, second from Commissioner Akert. Is there any discussion? Not, commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Resolution 262003 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution number 262004, budget increase, BCSO vehicles, $80,797.97. appropriate fund balance for the purchase of a replacement vehicle with the required lighting package and decals, referred to full commission with a favorable recommendation by the Budget Committee 4-0.
I have a motion from Commissioner Akerd, second from Commissioner Giles. Is there any discussion? If not, Commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2004 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution 26-2005, budget increase, school capital, $64,000, appropriate funds to engage with an architect firm for the design of security vestibules for 7 schools, referred to full commission with a favorable recommendation by the Budget Committee 4-0.
I have a motion from Commissioner Akerd, second from Commissioner Carver. Is there any discussion? Commissioner Giles.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Will this, with these 7 other schools, will this complete all of the schools in the system to having these safety vestibules at that point in time?
Would someone from the schools like to come answer that?
Good afternoon. This will complete 7 schools. There are 9 that still need security vestibules, but 1 is Walland. So for obvious reasons, we're not going to do anything there. The other is Rockford. There are some that needs to be looked at from a comprehensive standpoint. There's some other changes that need to be made there. We don't want to put up a security vestibule and then work against ourselves later on.
Okay, so I understand there's a total of 9 that do not
There
have
is.
them, and this is for 7 out of the 9.
Correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? If not, Commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2005 will be moved forward to the full commission. We have no unfinished business. Moving on to new business. Mr. Clerk, can you read the call of the first item?
Resolution number 26-2002, budget transfer, GPSF, $534,550. Transfer funds from other charges to other non-salary line items throughout the general purpose school fund. Referred to full commission with a favorable recommendation by the Budget Committee 4-0.
I have a motion from Commissioner Carver, second from Commissioner Giles. Is there any discussion? If not, Commissioners, please register your votes.
Commissioner Hanna. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2002 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution number 26-2008, risk management request, a multi-year contract for insurance brokerage services with Archer J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. This is a 3-year contract with a 2-year extension, with 2 2-year extensions. Referred to full commission with a favorable recommendation by the Budget Committee 5-0.
I have a motion from Commissioner Carver, second from Commissioner McMahon. Is there any discussion? If not, Commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, 19 yeses.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2008 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution number 26-2012, resolution authorizing a continuous 2-year reappraisal cycle.
I have a motion from Commissioner Caldwell, second from Commissioner Wells. Is there any discussion? Commissioner French.
I have a few questions for our property assessor, if he would. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If I could, I'd like to ask how this 2-year appraisal will benefit the county and what kind of savings we will realize in dollars.
Okay.
My first question.
Well, it's kind of twofold how it benefits the county. It benefits taxpayers. We can have more frequent reappraisal, have big swings in market value and cycles. And by having it every 2 years, we get rid of the sales ratio, the equalization ratio. We had a reappraisal in 2023. We had an equalization ratio from the state in 2025 that was 17%. So that cost the county $1.8 million. Where that 17% comes into play, personal property gets basically reappraised every year. It's assessed at 30% of the appraisal value. So if a large business that has, say, $1 million in appraisal, the assessment on that's going to be $300,000 at our current tax rate. That's about a $4,770 taxes. In 2025, they got a reduction of 17%. So their taxes were $3,959. So all that added together comes up to about 1.8 for the county that we lost. That money we won't ever get back. So if we get rid of if we do it more often, we get rid of that ratio, that's just more money that's into the county budget every couple of years.
One more question, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Todd. I had a phone call today from a business individual owner, and he said he questioned the effect it will have on the businesses. Can you explain how this affects business? And I think it has to do with the 17% ratio or whatever that ratio is.
Well, personal property is from the businesses.
Right.
It's their assets that they use to run their business, and we get that from Denso, from Arconic, down to your mom and pop shop, the guy that just has a lawn business. I mean, he sends in personal property. So as long as they file on time, they get the ratio. This ratio, so how it affects businesses is they get a percentage. Whatever the ratio is, they get a tax break for that each year. This ratio also hurts our veterans, our veteran relief, our tax relief for low income. For some reason, that's the way the law is. Whatever the ratio is, those programs are cut by that percent too. So last year, the veteran relief program was cut by 17%. So they got 17% less relief than they would if we didn't have that.
So, if I understand that correctly, if we do away with the ratio, then whatever that percentage is, the businesses won't get that deduction.
They will not.
Okay.
They'll be just like
But when
everybody
they,
else. You don't get that reduction either.
Right.
So, just like everybody else.
okay, all right, thank you, sir.
Anyone else? If not, commissioners, please register your votes. Thank you, Todd.
Mr. Chairman, you have 17 yes votes, 1 no, and 1 abstention.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2012 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution number 26-2013, a resolution to authorize the Blount County Mayor to sign and execute a lot line adjustment plat for tracts of land associated with the Alcoa-Maryville Blount County Sanitary Landfill.
I have a motion from Commissioner Davis, second from Commissioner Carver. Is there any discussion? Not, commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2013 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution number 26-2014, a resolution of the Blount County Commission supporting extension of the Public Safety Retirement Bridge benefit, subject to cost review and available funds.
I have a motion from Commissioner Davis, second from Commissioner Caldwell. Is there any discussion? Not, commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 19 yes votes.
Thank you. Resolution 26-2014 will be moved forward to the full commission.
Resolution to amend the zoning map of Blount County, Tennessee from R1 Rural District 1 to RAC Rural Arterial Commercial District for a 4.615 acre portion of a 7.263 acre tract located at 5220 and 5226 US Highway 411 South. This property is identified as part of Tax Map 100, parcels 9.0 and 9.01.
I have a motion from Commissioner Wales, second from Commissioner Carver. Is there any discussion? Not, Commissioners, please register your votes.
Mr. Chairman, you have 17 yes votes and 2 abstaining.
Thank you. That resolution to amend the zoning map will be moved forward to the full commission. Up next, we have announcements and statements. All Blount County government offices will be closed Monday, February the 16th, 2026, in observance of President's Day. The meeting of the Blount County 250 Committee will reconvene Tuesday, February the 17th at 6 p.m. in Commission Meeting Room 430 at the Blount County Courthouse. The Election Committee will meet Tuesday, February the 18th, 2026, at 11 a.m. in the Elections Office at the Blount County Courthouse. The Beer Board will meet Thursday, February the 19th, 2026, at 5:30 p.m., followed by the Board of Commissioners at 6 p.m., all in Commission Meeting Room 430 at the Blount County Courthouse. Does anyone else have an announcement or a statement? All right, moving on. Next, we have public input for items not on the agenda. Yes, ma'am, please come forward. Please state your name and district, and I'll remind you have 3 minutes.
My name is Nina Gregg, and I'm in Ron French's district. Thank you for this opportunity. I wasn't supposed to speak tonight, so bear with me because I'm not as prepared as our speaker was going to be. We want to share some information with the commissioners that you may or may not be aware of. The City of Alcoa, together with Blount County government and the City of Maryville, worked with the Transportation Organization towards the end of last year and TDOT to accelerate the start date for right-of-way acquisition of the Palisades Parkway extension, which was scheduled for 2032, and now it's scheduled for 2036. And the way they did this was to cancel 3 already approved projects that were the result of a lot of research and a lot of deliberation, projects that would have met real needs. And they canceled those, and they applied that funding to right-of-way acquisition. And what we'd like the commission to be aware of is that they canceled already approved projects. They took funds from those projects without consideration by elected representatives who were unable to represent your constituents who were in the areas where those approved projects were supposed to occur. They are planning to use taxpayer money for right-of-way when funding for the construction of the extension is still uncertain. You may know that TDOT keeps saying that they have $58 billion of unfunded projects, a backlog. If this happens, it will take productive land, which generates property and sales taxes, out of use and put it into government ownership for up to 10 years, generating no revenue when funding for construction is uncertain. And I guess that's what I want to say about that. I have a handout that lays out the timeline of the actions that were taken. I'm just curious, how many of you knew this happened?
Ma'am, we can't.
can't.
This is not a time for discourse, but we can speak with you after the meeting.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to hand out the timeline.
Does anyone else wish to speak to an item not on the agenda? Come forward. Please state your name and district, and you've got 3 minutes.
My name's Elon Lloyd, and I'm in District 8 on Old Wallen Highway. And, just as a taxpayer, a longtime resident of Blount County, what Ms. Gregg just talked about is something that's deeply concerning to me, because the way I see it, an unelected city employee has pushed something forward without your knowledge, without your consent, without a vote, and I guess the way I see it as, you know, a taxpayer in the county is, you know, where are our taxes going to go if we remove, obviously there's 110 properties, some of them are homes and some of them are farms. We know that TDOT does not count farms as businesses, but we know that those farms do contribute to the economy, and we know that those homes are part of the tax base. So removing those from Blount County without Blount County Commission's knowledge is just really, really offensive. And so I hope that you all will investigate this. We have this handout that shows the timeline, and it has some links that you can discover for yourself what we found. And it makes me mad because I have a child who's going to grow up in this county, and, you know, I care about, even though I'm not right in the pathway, I care about, you know, other people's properties and land. And I know you all do too. So I hope that this strikes a chord with you, and that you will stand with the people of Blount County and not with the unelected city employees who are pushing for this. Thank you.
Does anyone else wish to speak to an item not on the agenda? Come forward, ma'am. If you would, please state your name and your district, and I'll remind you have 3 minutes.
I'm Susan Keller, and honestly, I'm not sure. I think I'm in District 2, but I live at 1565 East Brown School Road. And I just learned that as a farmer, I'm not a business person. This is very interesting for us. I can't wait to tell my husband and son about this. We own property that's in the line of this proposed road. And my question is, there's 23 to 25 acres in this property that they want to take, and that we don't know what they're going to do with it. So what's going to happen? Is it just going to grow up? Are you, as the commission members, or TDOT, going to keep it mowed down and keep it look? Can we rent our own property and have to pay the state to grow a crop? And what's going to happen to it? This is what we want to know, and I think you folks would be ones to help us answer these questions. Agriculture is important. I don't know how many of you farm, but I do know that if you do not go to have farmers, there's nothing for you to go to the grocery store about. There's nothing going to be there to buy. So please keep this in mind as you look at this and see how important it is. 110 acres, some of it is not productive, but some of it, like ours, this is the 23 to 25, the best acres of this small farm. It's very important to us, and I hope it will be to you also.
Does anyone else wish to speak to items not on the agenda? All right, well, moving on, I will stand for a motion to adjourn. We're adjourned.